Okay. What is the best way to motivate people to give or act charitable? Or what would you say to someone that you were trying to influence to
It's a very interesting question. Motivation is a difficult thing. It's hard to talk people into doing something that wasn't their idea to begin with. When I think about how to motivate people to give to charity, it kind of makes me think about a story I heard recently. A person was giving a speech, and he said he was in the airport talking to a woman, and they struck up a conversation, and she asked him, "So who do you work for?" He said, "Oh, well, I'm part of a global organization." He said, "We have a presence in almost every nation around the world. We're responsible for hospitals and orphanages and food banks, and we really do a lot of charitable work throughout the world." She's like, "Wow, this is amazing. What organization do you work for?" He said, "It's called the church. Have you heard of it?" And so, thinking about how you motivate people to help and to serve, one of the most effective organizations in that throughout history has been the church. I think that's because the motivation we get comes from within in that case. And we don't need someone to tell us, "Hey, you should do this," but we want to by the working of God within us. And so that's really the most effective way to get people to want to give. It's because of what we've been given. And so most of the time, as Heather actually mentioned in her experience as well, right, it was her desire to be charitable was because of something done for her. And I think ultimately for each of us, the most motivating thing is when someone else does something for us and makes us want to give back and to do more for others.
Thank you for that. That was not the answer I was expecting, but that is going to be very helpful because I am also a Christian. And asking for help, sometimes I probably am not looking at the right source of that motivation. So I only have one question left, Jana.